Hello guys, just a quick update to let you know that Owen's okay. Managed to get the part. You can't see it now because his body's back on, but it's sorted and that's fine. Now I don't know if I mentioned last time that she's got a smoke unit inside her, and I actually found that in there was asbestos, which is obviously not a desirable substance. So I've taken that out and fed it to the rabbit, not really, and put cotton wool in there instead. But then obviously you've got to think, well, why was there asbestos in there in the first place? That's because it's quite flame proof. So if you're going to replace the asbestos inside the generator, I mean, I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't dangerous, there wasn't very much in there, but you know, I'm not keen on having it in there. So if you're going to replace it, you either want to use something flame resistant, or like I have, used cotton wool. But obviously that isn't flame resistant, so you've got to make sure that you keep it wet, otherwise when it dries out the filament will just probably set it on fire. And although it would be authentic to have a nice fire going on inside there, I don't think it will do the model any good, so yes. So the reason he's on here is because the smoke unit isn't very good, and you can't see it if it's on the track. So I've connected her up here, so the wheels aren't touching the ground, that's why she's on this dodgy angle. So that you can see the smoke. Obviously it's a bit pointless having the smoke unit in there in the first place, but I guess I want to keep it in the original condition, so that's the way to do it. I've connected it up to very carefully put some crocodile clips on these rods here on either side. You can do that, it does work, but you've got to be very careful not to bend them, and I have been careful. Didn't do anything. Let's get it going. There it is. It's not the best connection, but there's the smoke coming out very sparingly. Alright, so yeah, that's that basically. Very nice. Not great. Right, I'll stop that now because there's quite a lot of sparks. Because obviously it's not a great connection there. You're not supposed to run any current through the linkage, but hey ho. Alright, just take those off very carefully. Okay, and then we'll put her on the layout very quickly. There's coaches everywhere, and I apologise for that because you know I'm not a messy person, of course. Yeah, sorry about that. Still left over from the video before. I'm going to put them all away, but there is a nice pathway to get through so I don't step on them, because that wouldn't be good. Let's take these crop clips off, get them out of the way. We've got some blood and custard coaches, which I don't think I've had on here before. Ta-da! And it's got a chuff chuff tender as well, which I never pointed out before. So, and I didn't think it would actually, but you know, it does. So now she's sorted. She's not the best runner actually. I don't know if there's still quite a lot of resistance in this running gear, because there's lots of sparks on the commutator when she's running, but you know, I can't see any problems. And sometimes these screws that hold the all the bits and bobs together, sorry about that, run out of space on the card. That doesn't very often happen to me, but it did today. So yeah, that screw there often is a bit too tight, and if it is, it can sometimes cause things to jam up a little bit. But I think it's alright. So we'll have to see what you think. Right, I'll try and crawl her off, although I can't promise anything. She'll probably go backwards knowing me, but we'll see. No. There we go. And that chuffing sound is still going strong. There she goes.